Today I've been up in London being interviewed for a TV documentary series on the great hotels of the world, and I was being interviewed about an hotel in Hong Kong called the Peninsula, which is a magical place. It has afternoon tea every day with an orchestra, a string orchestra, and it's been doing this for 100 years, and it has green Rolls Royces outside. And the whole place is a magical setting. It's what people pay for. They want to go there for something different. Talking about something different, this looks a bit different, doesn't it? And the reason for that is that while I've been up in London today, a new carpet has been laid. So it meant moving the piano and getting all the stuff off. I did help the night before, I must say. And so we're now here with just the bare necessities. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities, all Mother Nature's recipes, that brings the bare necessities to life. Well, actually, one of the bare necessities of life is magic. We must have magic, as in that hotel I've been talking about a little bit. I was encounter some magic when I met my future wife in 1991, and she was magical. And in fact, she also drove a magical car, and it was this, a Karmann Ghia. Beautiful car, as beautiful as she was. Maybe not as much, I'll be diplomatic. And it was designed by Ghia company in Italy and built by Karmann in Germany. And it was designed back in the 1950s, but it has a timeless quality to it, timeless beauty. Beauty is timeless. Actually, it's just a bug or a beetle underneath. And so when I drove it, it reminded me, it brought back nostalgic feelings of when I drove a beetle all those years ago. And in fact, I must say, I rather liked it. I liked its quirkishness. I liked the fact that the lights didn't work properly. And there were other things as well. The heater was either stuck on or off, like in the Beetle. The windscreen wipers were absolutely hopeless. Rust, well, let's even go there. This car wasn't built for rust prevention, it was built for looks. But overall, what can you say about the Karmann Ghia? There's only one word: brilliant. About a year after I'd met my future wife, and I'd got the Karmann Ghia because we were having a baby, and so the BMW was transferred to her when the baby was born, and I drove this. And one day I drove it into a car park in near Wolverhampton for one of these sort of horrible weekend away things they have, you know, I remember those. And I was running the art school up there at the time, and the deputy director of the institution I was working in, he was a rather dour sort of chap. He took one look at this car and he came over and said, that your Karmann Ghia? I said, yes. He said, wait, so I said, it's my wife's actually. He said, do you know what I'd say about that phone? I said, no, what do you say, John? A triumph of aesthetics over common sense. But all I'd say to that, because he was right, but all I could say is that to you is, can you imagine a world in which we all just had common sense all of the time? How dull would that be? Living in a world without magic. Karmann Ghia, brilliant.